afternoon, everyone. It is Mr. Sunshine, and we are running here nonstop today here in beautiful sunny South Florida. We're talking about high of almost 80 degrees right now as we're easing on in. That's right. Take a look. They're getting ready for the boat show, I do believe, is coming up here next. And as the boats are starting to come into port here in downtown West Palm Beach, this whole road will be shut down, and it will be fabulous here. Ian Edward Butterfield. Ian. Oh, my dear friend Ian. Let me tell you something, Ian. You're going to get a little tour of the town of Palm Beach right here in about 30 seconds. I'm going to show you. We got Sylvester Stallone, his mansion's right here in town. Donald Trump. We got the big Mar-a-Lago in full swing over here right now. That's right. We got all the billionaires and celebrities from around. Bill Gates, Vanilla Ice, Rod Stewart. We're going to show. We're taking you right now. I actually got a job on the ocean at one of the oceanfront condos buildings that I maintain, not only for the HOA but for the residents themselves. And sit back, take a few minutes. I know you're working on all them cars over there. You've got the foreign exotics you got going on over there, Ian. Nobody does it better than you. So without further ado, why don't you just grab yourself a quick drink? I'm going to give you a little tour. You're going to be sitting in the passenger seat here. I'm going to turn this camera around. And here we go. It's time. It's time to go to school, and when you come down here, I'm going to take you on this tour. We're going to sit in that big Rolls Royce. We're going to ease on into town. Miranda Swinkles. Let me tell you something, Miranda. I know you're over there in Italy. Well, it's just a matter of time before you're coming back to the United States of America. We're sitting here right now. We're sitting here right now on Royal Palm Way. That's right. This is called Bankers Row right here. All the world's wealth management is here. Pillsbury, Winthrop, Shaw. You've got TD Bank, Wells Fargo. You've got all the banks from around the world. Seaside, O'Connell, Atlantic Creek. You got them all down here. They're handling billions and billions of dollars from around the world right on this short strip. You can talk about Wall Street in New York. Well, we're talking about Royal Palm Way here in Palm Beach, Florida. You can see over there, they've got the beautiful the gardens over there. And as we continue up here, as we're easing on in, that's right. The least expensive home is about $4.5 million from what I believe. Most expensive is $210 million for the home there. We've got Bentleys. As a matter of fact, there's a Bentley right behind me. We've got the ocean. We're going to be one block from the ocean. Lamborghini, Uruses, Lamborghinis all over the place. The Urus is the new SUV going on down here. The Bentley Bentayga, the Rolls-Royce Cullen. You got it all. This guy, he's going to go do a little surfing. He's got his surfboard there. There's a big Bentley, brand new Bentley right there. Look at that brand new Big B. Worth Avenue, we have the Lamborghinis there, the big Rolls-Royce Phantoms, the Ghosts, the Wraiths. You got it all going on down here. Here's Bessemer Trust. We've got PNC Wealth Management over there. You've got First Republic Bank over there. So when you're talking about finances in a home of 50 billionaires that call Palm Beach their home, well, you're in the right location here. And we're going to be sitting here bringing it to you live. Colleen Martin, good afternoon. Mr. Sunshine is coming to you live right here. Hey, Colleen, let me tell you, it's a matter of time before you find yourself sitting down here, passenger seat with yours truly, Mr. Sunshine. And we're just waiting for the light right now. But we'll turn this around so you get the opportunity to see the architecture, the Mediterranean style, the terracotta tile. Again, property here on the ocean, about $26 million an acre. That's right, $26 million an acre is what it's selling for, oceanfront here. With Ken Griffin Citadel Hedge Fund, $350 million property. That's right. We're going to actually drive by Rod Stewart's house and look at this guy. Citadel Hedge Fund, Ken Griffin's mansion, and Donald Trump's mansion. We also have the billionaire Jeff Green, the real estate mogul Jeff Green, multi-billionaire. What the hell is going on here? Look at this. Got it all going on. There we go. Now it's time. Look at this. Jesus, criminy. There, let's go. All right. We got the brand new Palm Beach Hotel going up here. There's a brand new building going up here. There's another beautiful powder blue Bentley as we're easing on up here to the ocean. That's right. Now we have condos up here on the ocean, 20 million. Townhouses for 32 million. We've got penthouses. We've got the Breakers Row over here. They've just had one of the highest sales. Look at this. She's out there in her thong bikini right there, enjoying life there, getting ready to go down there, get a little suntan, look at as only she can look right now. And there it is. There's the Atlantic Ocean. There you have it. You're getting the opportunity to see it live right here, right now. That I drive this every single, I'm here several times a day. Tonight, if I get done, I may even find myself down on Worth Avenue in Palm Beach, Florida. So we got to go down and open up a door, oceanfront, right directly on the ocean at the south there. Look at this. We got all kind of action going on. Beautiful day here in Palm Beach, Florida. Cindy, let me tell you something, Cindy Simpson. Mr. Sunshine just got another friend from Upper St. Clair in Pittsburgh. Talked to him last night. They're buying a condo down here. I'm putting them in my complex. It's going to be called Sunshine Village by the time I'm done. And they're selling their home up there, downsizing, and coming here to Palm Beach, Florida. We're 7 minutes from my house, from where I live. There's the Winthrop. Those condos, 5 to 10 million. You got over here Kirkland, my dear friend Elaine, the manager. She was my manager down at 2840. They have a condo right now for $20 million. This is Worth Avenue, the Rodeo Drive of Beverly Hills, right here in Palm Beach, Florida. These are all the world's most famous labels. Gucci. Look at this. Look at this. We have Gucci. We have Louis Vuitton. As a matter of fact, I just bought a brand new pair of glasses at Louis Vuitton. They're having the lenses put in for me. I'll have them done. Look at this. It just goes on and on and on, doesn't it? Huh? Look at this. We'll just go around. Yes, we're just going to go around. We got Hugh Blow over here. This was the Neiman Marcus. Neiman Marcus. There's Louis. There's Pucci. You got it all going on down here. These are all the people out shopping. There's Saks Fifth Avenue right there. So you can come down here, walk the avenue, strolling around. Look at this. You got these people out here. You may see Rod Stewart was down here getting coffee the other day. Sylvester Stallone was down here at my friend's gallery. Look at this. That beautiful RS7 Audi right there. Salvador Ferragamo's over there. All the beauty. Look at that big B Bentley right there. You got it all going on. This is what it's all about. This is where the town of Palm Beach shines like no other. And as we're continuing our journey, we're going to be going down to the second block here. I'm taking a little time out of my schedule. Somebody's locked out, so I told them I'll be there. But we're going to take a little tour while we're at it. And here we go. Second block, you got Valentino over here. You got Max Mara. We got Marco Ciminos. You've got Rangoni. There's Hamilton Jewelers. We also come down here to Taboo. There's Taboo right there. Porsche 911 right there. I'll be at Taboo later on tonight. Escada. So if you're going to talk about world's labels, you don't have to look any further than what you're looking at right here. Here's the Big B Bentley. Here's the yellow Rolls Royce. That belongs to Daniele's gallery. That's the art gallery there. He actually owns 2 galleries here on Worth Avenue. There's the Rolls Royce Cullen. There's the big SUV Cullen. Rolls Royce right there. And then we come down here. You got Teslas. In the evening, you see the Lamborghinis, the Ferraris, the Bugatti Chirons, the Veyrons. They're lined up down here, getting dinners down here at Renato's. We got Cafe Delamar down here. You got El Fresco Under the Stars, Taboo, BJ Restaurant. There's Ralph Lauren. There's Chanel over there. You got another big Rolls Royce right here. Moss Hoffman, some of the most famous men's clothing right there. There's a big Maybach. There's the Maybach right there. That's about $500,000 sitting there. And Paganis. We have the rare Pagani $3 million supercars down here as well. And the Lamborghini Urus, the SUVs and stuff like that. So you can see all the world's beautiful cars and all the beautiful. And here's my buddy. Here's my buddy. How you doing? How you doing, my friend? Oh, look at my buddy Frank. You handsome devil, you. You're the best dressed man on Worth Avenue. I love you. I know. All right, you take care. All right, buddy. You can see the Everglades Club right here. The rare Everglades, the ever-exclusive Everglades Club. And then you come down here to the most exclusive address in Palm Beach. And this would be Worth Avenue. The resident up on the front, 100 up there on the Ocean East End. This is the west end of Worth Avenue. These condos here are super expensive. Here's the lagoon right here. The lagoon, and then you have Sioux City. Sue Whitmore, my aunt's mother, bought this entire complex. There's one more house. That's one house. And then this was the entire end that my aunt and uncle owned at one time. There it is, Casa De Leone. Look at that historical landmark. That's right on the water. It's a Venetian home where the water comes right into the house. You could actually have a thing that you can actually pull your boat into the house. There it is right there. That's the first house. Then we have the wall here. This is landmarked as well, historical landmark. There's another house. It's an octagon-shaped house back there. It sits right on the water. And then you have the main house. This was House of Swans. House of Swans. This was Victor and Vera Coolidge, the Sue Whitmore Listerine heiress properties here. This was all one house. This was originally the Warburton estate, and then Sue Whitmore bought it in 1950. There it is. That was the end house right there. This is probably about $200 million. If you put the whole thing back together, you're looking at $200 million. And then right here you have the Peruvian docks. You got your motor yachts out here. Some of the biggest motor yachts around the world. They pull in here, and they all have homes here. And then the condos here, these are at the Riviera. These are a co-op here. The cheapest apartment here, about $1.2 million, I would imagine. It's about $1.2 million for a studio there at the Riviera. That would be 455 Worth Avenue. So, you know, when we're talking about properties, you're talking about some of the most expensive ones here. Where homes of $200 million. You got $200 million over here at Tarpon Island, which is right off of Everglades Island, owned by Todd Michael Glazier. And then we're going to come back up. Now, Worth Avenue runs one way, and then Peruvian Avenue runs back up to the ocean. So we're going to get back up there, and we're going to show you what's going on. This is another restaurant, BJ Restaurant, right here. There's Renato's Italian restaurant, one of the best Italian restaurants. You have Cafe Europe over here. You have the Breakers Hotel. There's BJ Restaurant. It's a happening place. The Lamborghini Club comes there. The Ferrari Club and all of that going on. They always come here and have their meetings at BJ Restaurant and stuff like that. So it is always something. We are in full swing right now. We're in full swing. Season is here. We're going to take a ride, continue south. We're going to go down past John Lennon, Yoko Ono's former mansion. We're going to go down to Donald Trump. That's right, Donald Trump, Mar-a-Lago, the Winter White House, the biggest house here, the most famous house, which is now the former president, Donald Trump's mansion, and the Mar-a-Lago Club. So let's get ourselves heading south so we can get down there and get this job done on the south end. We're going to go down through Billionaire's Row. Some of the homes down there, the property tax, $5 million a year. That's right, $5 million is your property tax bill each year, and that would be to none other than Ken Griffin. Citadel Hedge Fund. He owns the largest vacant oceanfront lot in Palm Beach. Look at this. She's still daydreaming. You know, I'm sitting here doing a live video, and they're sitting there texting, and they still can't drive. So let's just get sure we don't hit him. Here's Bricktops, another fantastic restaurant. Everybody can sit outside. Look, everybody's out. There ain't no more COVID hiding out. This is what's happening. Now, these homes here, you're running $5 million, $10 million. As a matter of fact, one of the condos just came up for sale over here. It's about $8 million for a condo here. Absolutely phenomenal. There's another one. There's a beautiful house here. So you can see you can get a condo, but you're still going to pay $3-4 million for a condo here on the ocean, especially here in the town of Palm Beach. So the 400 building here, the Kirkland building, this is the one that has the $20 million condo. I actually changed the locks. I changed the locks on the property. My dear friend Elaine, the manager here that I've known for about 15 years, she's the manager of this condo building directly on the ocean. Miranda Swinkles, we're going to take you south now. We're going to go show you the Koch brother mansion down here. The other brother died. Charles Koch and William Koch. Then we're going to see a few of the other spectacular mansions down here. So let's get ourselves together. We gave you the tour of Worth Avenue. Now we got to get moving and head south. So I hope I don't lose the feed here. They're doing some more construction. Here they're doing some Photoshop. Look at the photo shoots here. We got some cameras going on. You got people taking their pictures under the clock tower. So this is what we have going on here. You know what, Miranda? I live this life each and every day. There's a Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce convertible right there. Was that a Wraith convertible? That penthouse up there sold for $17 million up there on the top floor. We have a lot of spectacular homes here. 50 million, 100 million, 75 million. They just go. Now these here, about $30 million. The one down at Trump just came on the market. We're going to drive by that. That just came on the market for $60 million. That's the house directly across Donald Trump's mansion. His sister, the judge from New York, owned it. And she sold it to the family, and now he's listing it for $60 million. That's right. So, and that would include when you buy that, you would get a free membership to Mar-a-Lago. The membership now, I believe, is $500,000 to join. There's Sir Wood. If you're still on, Sir Wood from the United Kingdom, he owns the insurance company there. He bought the entire Cludge property, subdivided it, and made himself a fortune. So, you know, these guys that come here, they know how to invest. They know that Palm Beach and Palm Beach County is the place to be. You're sitting here directly on the ocean. You had Ivana Trump. When she got divorced, she bought the house right over here on Jungle Road. We had Jeffrey Epstein, the pedophile. They bulldozed his house over. There's James Patterson. James Patterson's mansion right there. John Lennon, Yoko Ono's mansion, the former mansion right there. It's getting total renovation. Then you got the spectacular mansions lining South Ocean Boulevard here. So whether you're riding this in a Rolls Royce, whether you're sitting in a convertible, on a motorcycle, at a scooter, whatever it may be, look at this. You got a beautiful Bentley going down there. There's a nice Lexus. Look at this one. It's got the mural in tile there. Look at these beautiful oceanfront mansions. There it is, another one there, spectacular home. Then you have this one here. This was the former Woolworth CEO's mansion right there. It's now right there. You have Youngstown, Ohio. What's his name? Mr. Caraffo. Mr. Caraffo owns that. He's a member of Mar-a-Lago. So let's get down. We're almost to Trump's mansion right now. So you're getting a tour that you're not going to see anywhere else. You're not going to see this on Fox News or CNN or none of that. You're only going to see it right here with Mr. Sunshine because I drive it every single day. There it is. There's the Koch mansion. The Koch man, or the richest man in town, right there. All right, we have some oceanfront homes here. These are selling for about $30-40 million. Then you have this one that was just built. This is a spectacular oceanfront mansion, brand new home. That's probably around $75 million for that. Another one over here. That one just went on the market for $60 million. There it is. There's the sale. Magic Jack owned it. This is directly on the ocean. The window actually sits on the ocean out there. There's the owner of that property. And then we're coming up here. The former Woolworth Five and Dime home, that was the entire mansion down in there, is subdivided, cut it up into separate homes. And then here it is. This is the one that just came on the market for $60 million. There it is right there. Donald Trump's just listed that for $60 million. And then we have Trump's mansion. This is the king. This is the top of the hill. There it is. Look at that. Lined with Bentleys down there. Lined with Bentleys. The members are there. The United States of American flag. Donald Trump is here with his wife. They are here at the mansion. They've got Secret Service surrounding the property, as former presidents of the United States get lifetime Secret Service things. So the Secret Service agents that got stationed here are living the good life. I can tell you that right now. They're living in the lap of luxury. Now, this is called Billionaire Row because you pretty much got to be a billionaire to afford the property taxes. These homes are $150 to $200 million. Right there, Jeff Green, his compound, probably about $250 million in there. All right, and you got one here getting total renovation. For you and the people in France, there you go. There's a French chateau. That's probably $150 million up in there. There's a home that comes up through here. And these homes all sit up on the ocean. They're 88,000 square feet, 100,000 square feet. Some of the biggest homes on the biggest side of town. Now, Cafe Maria. You know, Cafe, I told you 4 years ago, you could have been living in South Florida 4 years ago, but yet you're still sitting up in Connecticut, probably freezing like Frosty the Snowman. All right? You know what, Kathia? Let me tell you. Pay attention. Pay attention, Kathia. I'm giving you a little tour here. This is a little educational video. You know, you got to listen to your realtor, okay? You were already in. You had the key in your hand. All you had to do was open the door, move in, and you could have been living this sunny South Florida lifestyle. Get a load of this. Here you go. Private. This is probably around $65 million, the brand new home. And then this is the man, the myth. There's Blossom Way. Those are all billionaires that live up there. All right. Those homes are 100,000 square feet, probably $250 million. And then here you go. This is Ken Griffin. $350 million for the sand. There's no house. It's just the empty lot. Look at us. That's the largest vacant lot. All right. He's up there getting ready to build the biggest house in town from Citadel Hedge Fund. This one here, Matrix Hair Salon. Look at that. 88,000 square feet. That was Sindel Miller, owner of the Matrix Hair Salon products. All right. They sold that for $125 million. So, you know, you're talking about well over $1 billion, probably closer to $2 billion on this short strip of property. $2 billion in property. Look at that. Oh, my. And then you got, which Rod Stewart calls it the smallest house on his street. He's got the smallest house. Rod Stewart, right there. Sir Rod, there's his house right there. There it is. Sitting there looking as only it can look right now. All right. Then you have Netscape founder Jim Clark. Netscape.com. There's the former mansion. He sold it for $100 million. Went down and bought the Zip property that was listed for $200 million. And now he's living in a compound down there in total seclusion on both there's the guest house for that. Now, let's talk about these homes. All right. Some of these homes, as we get down here, it goes from the ocean to the intracoastal. So they have the ocean in their front door. They got the Intracoastal on their back door, and it's some of the $25 million an acre. Look at the landscaping here. Look at that Mediterranean-style home back there. You're going to ride this road and always see something brand new. Look at that big motor yacht. Look at that motor yacht going down the water there. Now, those are all private beaches down there. Every one of these houses have the deed to their private beach down there. You can't go down and walk on their beach. You have to go down into the water because their beach land ends at the shore, at the water. So if you go down there, they can call the police, have you arrested for trespassing. There's the private gate that takes you in over there. These are the properties here. Take a look at this. This is one of the most beautiful lawns ever down here in South Florida. Here's a brand new mansions going up here. These go all the way down to the Intracoastal. Look at that beautiful one right there. These are brand new homes right here. We also have another hedge fund CEO down here. He built the house. It cost him $100 million. It's probably worth about $150 million today. He built it about 3 years ago. So with the value went up 150, maybe 175 million. These houses here, another home, brand new, going up right there. They buy the property, bulldoze the house. This was on the market, 150 million, I think, for that one. Absolutely phenomenal in there. And as we continue, we're going to continue our journey down here. There, that's the empty lot, 1800 Southwestern Boulevard. The guy paid $43 million. He bulldozed the house just to have the lot. So he paid $43 million for the property, and he'll build a $100 million home. He'll have $150 million in it, worth probably $200 million by the time he's done. Now, this is one of the older houses. It's just a matter of time before somebody buys that, bulldozes it, and builds a brand new mansion. It's still got some life to it left. It's a huge compound. There's several buildings on the property, guest houses and stuff like that. Now, this guy down here, this is the here it is. This is the one here. Get a load of this contemporary style mansion right here. Looks like they're getting ready to. They're having a party. They're having a party over here. Oh yes, look at this. He even built an amphitheater. He got an amphitheater in his backyard. All right, a full surround theater built onto the side of his house. Steve Wynn, Las Vegas. Steve Wynn, his mansion right here. He owns 4 mansions here in Palm Beach. He buys them and flips them and sells them. That's Steve Wynn from Las Vegas, the gambling gaming mogul. And then over here we have Sean Hannity. Sean Hannity buys a place right here, mansion here. It's a townhouse. Sean Hannity from Fox News. He was at Fox News. I still think he is. And he lives here. And Isaac Perlmutter, the billionaire CEO of Marvel Comics, he lives here. So now that's all down in Sloan's Curve. You got a billionaire living here. Sean Hannity lives here. We got a lot of celebrities moving here to the town of Palm Beach, many of which Sylvester Stallone, Hannity, they're all members of Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago Club. And now we're going to come up to the Condo Row. This is Condo Row here on the south end of town. Look at this big Bentley. Big Bentley Montagna SUV. About $400,000 sitting there right down the road. So we got a lot going on here. I got to continue south. We're going to go down to the last building on the street here before we hit Manalapan, the Ritz-Carlton, and all of that going on down there. So Tony Malia. Oh, Tony, let me tell you, Tony, this is how we do it here. A little tour while Mr. Sunshine, Realtor Eddy, and Locksmith Eddy today. I'm actually going Oceanside. Look at this. Here's a McLaren. Look at that. That's a brand new Corvette there. And we have McLarens down here. We have everything. So we're going to continue our journey. We're going to go by the Four Seasons 5-star hotel. Tony, when you come down, we're going to go down here to the Four Seasons. We're going to go out to the swimming pool and over to the ocean. We're going to have a little drink-a-roo there on the ocean at the Four Seasons 5-star hotel. We also have the golf course. Here's the Par 3 restaurant. Look at that, huh? Fully jam-packed today. They're all golfing. There's a restaurant, one of the best restaurants, Al Fresco. My dear friend Ortega, the manager of that restaurant. It's one of the best restaurants here in town, directly on the golf course. There's the president, Mara Lee, my motorcycle riding buddy. She just sold her condo there for about $400,000. So she's done with that. She actually bought a condo in my community. So she's in there. She's an interior decorator. These are for rent. If you wanted to rent one, you could buy one here or rent it and live here right directly on the ocean. My friend, Mr. Clark, he lives right over there. So Corey Platzner from Platzner International, he lives there. Then we have, I actually owned 4 condos here. I actually owned one right here at 2730. That's directly on the ocean. I actually did a live video during the hurricane at that right there. I did a hurricane video there years ago as it came ashore in the summertime. 145 mile an hour winds and Mr. Sunshine standing out in the middle of it. All right. And then we have down here some more intracoastal properties. Here's the Four Seasons. This is the Four Seasons. As a matter of fact, we'll just swing in here real quick. We'll see my valets, my favorite guys. They're some of the best. The guys at the Bend and the guys here at the Four Seasons. They are first class in every sense of the word. You got it all going on here. And as you can see, there they are. Got my eyes on you. I'm watching. He doesn't recognize me. There he is. There he knows. I'm normally in that big Rolls Royce. They don't see me in my Locksmith van. How you doing, buddy? How you doing?
My favorite guy.
Oh, I love you, man. How are you?
Been?
Oh, I'm running around. Everything look good?
Yeah.
I lost 50 pounds.
I know. What the hell?
I'm disappearing. Hey, you have a great day. I just want to stop in.
Stop by more times.
I'm going to come back. We're going to come in and have some drinks.
Gotcha.
All right. Love you, man.
Have a good night.
The Four Seasons. Look at that Aston Martin SUV right there. You know, no matter where I go, things are taking place. That's right. Now, directly across the street, I was the president of that condo. I owned that from 2005. I bought that in 2005, sold it in 2014, I believe. I was the president there. I ran that entire building, 142 residents. And what we're going to do is, there it is right there. That's directly on the water. It was one of the only condos that had a boat dock. It had a boat dock in the back, and I parked my boats back there when I was living there, and it was a fantastic place to live. For those of you that want to come down, here's the Fairfield Marriott. It's the least expensive hotel to stay at right here. It's directly right here on South Ocean Boulevard. It's a Marriott building. The Lake Worth Beach is right here. There's the Intracoastal over there. So you got a lot going on here. And you know, when my friends come down, I always take the opportunity to put them in a car. We come here, we start at the Four Seasons. We go in, I introduce you to all the valets. Ladies, you have your pick of whatever valet, whether you want 1, whether you want 4, or if you think you can handle them all. They're going to be your man slaves. That's right. Man slave. Put the best suntan lotion on you. Give you unlimited champagne flowing. Little caviar going on. Huh? How do you like that, ladies? Huh? Go ask your husband or your boyfriend or your boy toy how that's working out for you. Huh? You got man servants over here. The Four Seasons is the best. It's just cut and dry. All right, so now let's continue. Now, Mr. Sunshine, as a matter of fact, I own this other, I bought this one in 2003. I was 39 or 40 years old when I bought my first oceanfront condo. And as a matter of fact, we're going to show you something here. We're going to show you what's going on here. A hurricane came in here in 2003. I bought this condo here at this building, and they had a little sign, and the sign blew out. And I donated the sign, which you're looking at. I created it, and if you look in the lower right-hand corner, right there, donated. Mr. Sunshine, Eddy Shipek, right there. There it is, sitting right there in gold letters, right there on the bottom of that sign. Where's that sign? Right there. I created that sign. I designed it. It's made out of solid granite. And my mother poured the concrete when they brought the crane and set it in there. She mixed the concrete and we set it in. She propped it up. And my mother literally put that in, and it's been there since 2003. So with all the hurricanes, if the whole building bulls down, she put so much concrete down in that floor, it ain't never coming out. Okay? So there it is. My name embedded there on Southwestern Boulevard forever, right here in Palm Beach, Florida. As a matter of fact, the name of the building was called the Palm Beacher. In 2003, I took that name as my email at thepalmbeacher@gmail.com. So you can see this is what's going on the Intracoastal here. You get a nice ride all the way down. And this is what we have happening here in sunny South Florida. I just got another text. It looks like somebody wants to sell their condo. So I'll be talking to them as soon as we finish our video here in South Florida. So this is the south end of Palm Beach. I actually do many of these buildings. I do the Hamptons here. I've done this building here for clients. The managers call me to come down here, Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith, Eddy, to come in and get some of these. Some of these buildings here are $2 million, $3 million, stuff like that. There's one getting concrete restoration over there. That'd probably be maybe $100,000, $200,000 special assessment. You're talking about a lot of money, all right? The Patrician here, I've done work in all of these buildings. Right over here at the Claridge's, as a matter of fact, my friend Elaine was the manager there for a while before she went up to the Kirkland building. And then we have Liban V. Liban V was where my one of my mentors, Jules Brassner, the international art dealer, was a member of Mar-a-Lago. And I went to Mar-a-Lago, Donald Trump's club, for 20 years with the member, Jules Brassner. Donald Trump would always come over to the table, say hello to Mr. Brassner, and we'd sit there and talk to Donald Trump for the 20 years that we went there. And then I had Christmas dinner just before he got elected president of the United States of America. So then everything changed. So Secret Service is there. They got everything shut down. They changed all the rules. But there you have it right there. So we're almost at destination. And we're continuing heading south almost to where we got to go right here. And again, these are other condos here. The Concordia. You've got all of the dune decks. You got it all going on here. And what we're going to do, since we're right there, there's the Ritz-Carlton right down there, 5-star, it's called the O. We're going right here. This is our place where we're going to be working, right here on the ocean. It's a 55 and plus building. And I'm going to get up there and go get this door open, and I will come back. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith Eddy, coming to you live here in sunny South Florida. Thank you for watching.